This episode of TRS is brought to you by Mog, the best web and mobile music service, period. Today on TRS, he's got 2 big ears and he's finally on the Wii. It's Epic Mickey.
There is no bigger character in the pantheon of American fictional characters than Mickey Mouse.
Hey, everybody!
And I would argue one of the biggest game designers in the history of video games, Warren Spector, a man responsible for Deus Ex, Thief, numerous games before those, a true visionary. He got his hands on the character that Disney takes care of the most. They don't let anybody touch Mickey Mouse. He hasn't been in movies, he hasn't been in... Well, maybe that was a little weird way of saying it.
I think Minnie gets a chance every once in a while.
You've been to Toontown. Anyway, you don't see Mickey Mouse in a lot of things, but so this Wii exclusive title from Disney Interactive Studios, designed by Warren Spector, pretty exciting prospect. And the idea of making Mickey into this kind of darker character was pretty thrilling. So
That was the concept art came out and everybody's mind went,
yeah, there was a new design for Mickey. There was this like inky logo. So here's what this game is. It's a third-person platformer, pretty classic third-person platformer, where as Mickey, you have, you know, in the Fantasia story, Mickey starts messing with the wizard's stuff. Bad things happen. Well, that's what happens again here, except he knocks over a magic ink bottle and it spills into a Disneyland-type theme park where a lot of the old discarded Disney characters reside. And he gets the power of ink and thinner to either create in that world or destroy in that world. So you have these alternate sides of Mickey Mouse where if you invest in creating, you get guardians, little wispy things that fly around you that allow you to turn things friendly. And if you destroy, you get wispy things that will destroy things and eliminate your enemies. Daniel, you're a Mickey Mouse Club member. Also
my
president.
My mom was.
You love Mickey Mouse.
I love Mickey Mouse. I want to attach something to what you were saying too. I remember in an art class studying symbology, and the 3 most popular symbols of the entire world that you could show a homeless person, anyone in the world knows. Number 3, the American flag. Number 2, Superman logo.
Sorry. Oh, really?
And number 1, 3 circles, Mickey Mouse.
Wow, 3 circles, really all it is. And it's interesting, the technology in this game made it so that no matter what angle you see Mickey from, his ears are always 2 dimensions.
Weird.
It's 2 circles.
I didn't pick up on that.
Also, real quick, Warren Spector, huge Disney file, and there's a lot of dense historical Disney stuff in this game. You have a season pass to Disneyland?
I do.
We're going there tomorrow for our show.
Right. I've recently tapped into the love for Disneyland. I'd always know, oh yeah, Disneyland's awesome. But I recently was like, oh, I really love Disneyland. I should go here more often. And I've just absorbed all the trivia, and I've just really loved Disneyland. It's weird that Mickey Mouse is a less precious character than Disneyland, because there's not yes, the story buys the game a little space here by saying this is Bizarro place. But it's not fun. Oh, it's fun how It's a Small World is twisted on its head, and this it's as if they couldn't get the rights, which I don't understand because it's made by Disney Interactive, but it's as if they couldn't get the rights to, like in a movie, a song, so they have like a weird rip of the song and not the actual song.
Yeah.
Everything is sort of that way, but not actually. And what I was looking forward to was playing that's just like Haunted Man, oh, that's just like this thing, and I'm in Disneyland. And none of that is there. It could be secondary if the game was really fun to play. I didn't have a lot of fun playing the game. I love the art style, but the graphics were so much. Maybe it's my settings on my TV. I couldn't change the bright. I had to.
It's the Wii.
It insisted. The odd thing is, it was so dark and I couldn't
apologize, it
see.
is-
It's very washed out.
The first area is so dark I couldn't see anything. So I went to change the brightness and it said, change the brightness on your television. The game told me to change the brightness on my television. I'm like, no, because my television looks awesome in every other thing I look at it with,
Yeah, right.
or in it.
All right.
Yeah.
Alex,
Yeah. So
you like whimsy?
I love whimsy. F you.
You know me. I love whimsy. I'm Mr. Whimsy.
I'm like Whimsy Unicorn Man. No, this game is really a joy to experience.
about?
I know, it's like, you can't say look at.
I can't say
You
look at or play.
play.
No, it's a joy to think of what you could be doing. I mean, it's like the opening cutscene to this game.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
It really gets you.
Yeah.
It's like this history of Mickey Mouse and Disney, and it's amazing. And we played this at E3, and we're all blown away by the presentation of it, and then got our hands on it and went, oh my God, this is really bad. And I just assumed they were going to fix all that stuff.
A lot of times, yes. A lot of times those aren't representative.
That was representative in my opinion. I picked it up and I went, oh, they didn't change the camera. Oh, they
Yeah.
didn't make this any more fun. Oh, they didn't,
Yeah, one of the things we talked about on We Can Confirm was if Warren Spector made a cartoon of this, it would have been pretty awesome.
Other than
Amazing.
the cutscenes in the game, I really didn't like that art style.
Yeah, Other than
I
like
felt
the classic
unfinished.
Disney-
Nothing felt classic to me.
Oh, they used to have those like.
Marvin the Martian type look. But
Yeah.
I agree with Dan. The cutscenes could have been way higher class.
Well, the thing that sucks is there's no voice acting.
I know, but the Wii, welcome to the Wii. I mean, that's the.
They can do it on the Wii. Come on.
they
They did it
keep-
on the PS2.
I know, but they keep saying, oh, I mean, it's very Nintendo to have that like wop wop
But
wop.
this isn't a Nintendo game. It's a Disney Interactive Studios game.
Yeah, but
it
it's a
is
Wii
very.
exclusive.
Yeah.
It just was highly disappointing. I was very excited about it, and even after that first cutscene, I was like, "This is gonna be amazing!" And then it's like didn't even live up to its own game. I mean, it was just, and the controls were really bad. I had zero fun playing it.
I'm gonna go further. I think it's awful.
Yeah.
I think it's an awful game, and it's such a disappointment because I was thrilled about this idea, and I don't know how somebody like Warren Spector allows this game to be released.
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe he was designing the conceptual stuff and wasn't involved in the nitty-gritty gameplay because you're right, the game is broken.
Yeah.
First of all, it feels like something you would have seen on the N64.
Yeah.
It holds your hand. Here's the thing,
much.
it's not for adults.
Yeah.
This game is not for adults.
Which is
it's for kids.
weird because there's times where it's so. I was like, oh, this is for kids, and then it's so difficult. I was
Yeah.
like, what kid is
You know
gonna
what makes
do
it
this?
difficult? The camera is broken.
But also
it's broken. It's a game where you have to manipulate the camera using the freaking directional pad.
Yeah.
When you're holding with the because basically you have this paintbrush and you constantly are holding the Wiimote and pointing the paintbrush at the camera and painting
Isn't fun.
things.
Nothing's fun about that. Yes.
Nothing's fun about that, mostly because that mechanic is broken as well, because you point at something,
Yeah.
but it has to come out of Mickey's little hand. So
Yeah.
oftentimes there'll be something in the way blocking little Mickey.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So you're spraying at his feet, and it's all.
And then you run out like that, and you're like, I was pointing. It was on the.
and the
And then
pla-
that's
the
how you fight.
platforming.
And that's how you fight. Oh, fighting.
the platforming is horrible because the camera's broken.
Yeah.
Because you'll jump and hope you land on something because you can't tilt the camera down easily.
Yeah.
It is a broken, horrible game, and what I wanted out of this was The Legend of Zelda in the Mickeyverse. I wanted Mickey Mouse as The Legend of like an adventure in that with that deep, rich history of all those characters and all that lore. That
Kingdom
stuff
Hearts or
is there.
something, yeah.
Yeah, like Kingdom Hearts, which
Yeah.
was like sort of Final Fantasy in that world.
Yeah.
That stuff is there, but this is like an old school classic platformer that we've moved beyond that in
But controls
gaming.
not as well. Doesn't play as good as a classic. It'd be fun if it was just a classic platformer. I did enjoy like the Steamboat Willie level, the 2D levels.
Yeah.
More fun, but that's
It's a
relative.
really long game. I mean, there's
Yeah.
like 15 hours of gameplay here and tons of stuff to discover, but none of it is challenging or interesting. The puzzles aren't interesting. They're
Yeah.
all like very obvious binary.
Well, they're
eliminate
difficult
that
to
and
try to-
create
Almost
that.
like an
They're difficult
MMO
to
of
just
like,
try to get
go
there.
here, get the thing, go here, get the thing,
Yeah.
go here. And I'm not doing anything. Like, it just telling me to go somewhere.
And I keep seeing quest, like, new quest, and then quest completed, new quest.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even
The
know.
quest is go to the next part.
thing. Yeah, and you're like, I just completed a quest. I didn't even know I had that quest. New quest,
It
quest
is
completed.
one of the most disappointing games I've ever played.
I agree.
It's just broken. It's just, it's not done. And it's a shame that they put this character in this.
I find it
crap
hard to
game.
believe that to design the game, they have to be playing it, but I
it.
feel like,
Who plays that and has fun?
I'm not like some weird guy who doesn't like doing the things that I have to do and hold my hands in these ways and press these buttons in this manner.
Yeah.
Like, they are doing that too, right? They are enjoying that? There's no way.
Yeah.
The way you control it is not fun. Like, there's not, and it's not easy. It's difficult.
And
Yeah,
it's not
it's-
difficult on purpose. Do you know what
It's
I mean?
difficult 'cause the
That's
camera's
the-
broken.
It's
It's
not,
not
that's the
difficult.
thing.
You mean
It's not challenging
Yeah.
because it wants to be challenging.
Right.
It may be like a
I
game
can't
might be
play.
reviewing
There's
a book.
challenges in the
It's
game,
challenging
but I
because
can't
it is
play
a
those
crappy
challenges
challenge. Exactly.
because the control of
Yeah.
getting to those challenges, through
Exactly.
those challenges, is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a disappointment all
It's
the way around.
epic.
Epic fail, Mickey.
Ooh. So remember to stick around for This Day in Rad History. Danny TRS, hit us with a little bit of sponsorshipness.
All right, we are sponsored by Mog, which
Ooh,
is
half man, half dog?
it is not a Spaceballs reference.
Dang it.
It is actually a music service. It's a really easy to use web and iPhone, iPod Touch, Android music service. I have it downloaded on my iPhone. It's there as we speak. They have
my God.
almost every song you could think of. I've tried to stump it, and I've almost never been stumped. 10 million songs.
And growing.
It's basically replaced my Pandora usage because it's not limited in the ways that Pandora and other things like that are limited. There's no ads. There's no, and what's great too is because people make playlists on it, and there's like radio stations that I've actually been turned on to other tracks. You can have the song in your iPod, like it's as if it's your song. It's not just you go to sign in the website and listen to it there.
Interesting. Is this some sort of award-winning service?
It is. It won the Best Mobile App at the Billboard App Awards in 2010, and has also been called #1 by USA Today, Time, TechCrunch, and the LA Times.
Very nice.
So you can sign up for a free trial, a free 14-day trial at mog.com/TRS. I've actually set up a playlist.
As have we all.
So say we all.
That's right. At mine is tinyurl.com/DannyTRS.
That's right, and I think mine's...
Oh, so I'm sorry. tinyurl.com/MogDannyTRS.
Yeah, and I think all of ours will be down here
Yes.
for you guys to reference.
So you can very, very easy to use. I personally recommend it, actually.
Yeah, very good. Love it. All right, people, that is it. We will see you tomorrow.
We are history.
Coming up on tomorrow's episode, we experience electronica.
So today is December 7th, and besides being my anniversary, my lady,
happy anniversary.
In 1990, and also D-Day. I shouldn't, like, besides being
Footnote in history.
yeah, it's my anniversary. Nothing else major, really important happened. But also in 1990, Nintendo Power Quest Grand Finale in Universal Studios LA happened. It was the first big tournament. You remember in the movie Wizard?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that was mimicking this thing that happened in real life. John London, I remember won one of these back in the day. You were saying Cliffy B?
I think he competed in one of these, yeah.
Designer of Gears of War. So that was sent in by @Matt B. Thompson on Twitter. So thank you, Matt.
Thanks for
Power
sending
to
that
the
in.
people glove.
It's also Cataclysm Day.